Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name's Kate. Today I am doing a ARC review over a series of unfortunate meet cutes. And this is a collection of short stories from different authors. This is put together by Tori Alvarez, who wrote one of the stories as well. But other authors include Rena Dane, Gigi Gleason, Maria Ann Germain, Kelly Kay, Marissa Mohi, Kay Rodriguez, Catherine Tratner, and Melissa Williams. So, I will go over each and every one of the stories listed in this anthology. I have a little short thing. I've already read. If you follow me on Goodreads, you already read my review. I read this like last month. So let's start. First one is Me Soul, My Son. I believe this is the one actually written by Tony, who is the editor, put together this book. I thought this was cute. This is about a girl who, I'm trying to remember what their unfortunate. I think they knew each other in high school. She now opens up a wine bar and coffee place / wine bar, and he is hired to be her photographer to like take pictures for her website. And I thought it was pretty cute. I thought it was cute. We got a little bit of in-depth knowledge about Eleazar Lizar, who is the main love interest in the story, with his backstory with his ex-girlfriend. I thought it was fine. I gave it 3.5 stars. Pirate Booty is the next one. This was a small town romance. Completely felt like how I feel in a small town. Anyways, this is one of the steamier ones, obviously by the name of it. I thought it was cute. It was fine. Their unfortunate meet cute was that they had sex at a party, but they wanted to keep anonymous, and then they find out that she will be the principal at the school he's a teacher at, and that's a whole problem. There's some things that I just didn't particularly like about this one, but it was still fine. Not the worst one of the bunch. I gave it 3 stars. The next one is Once Upon That Time I Started a Major Crap Show. I did not like this one. I could not get past the fact that the unfortunate meet cute of this one was the fact that the guy just she got on a Ferris wheel, and he uninvitingly joins her on this Ferris wheel, and she hates it. She does not like this, that he joined, just without asking, join her on this Ferris wheel ride. She hated it. He never apologizes for this. Never apologizes for being incredibly rude about this. He's one of those guys that was like, why are you ignoring me? I'm trying to talk to you. Why are you being rude? And it's like, oh my gosh. I could not get past that. He never apologized for it. Never, not one person said, that's really freaking rude. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Yeah, and then she felt like crap. Well, she did feel like crap when she feels like she judged him. But honestly, by their first meeting, I wouldn't blame her for judging him pretty harshly, because of massive red flag that was going on there. This is all about a wedding. Bailey. Didn't like it. 2 stars. Ugh. I did like the mix. There's a mixed media aspect to this. It's fine. but 2 stars. This is the worst one of the bunch. The next one is On the Rocks. I really, really like this one. The setup was weird, but the smut scene, so good. This one is about this girl is coming back to her hometown because her boyfriend had been cheating on her, and she meets this guy on the plane, and he's a grumpy grump, and she sees her ex-boyfriend in the airport with the girl he was cheating on her with, and Mr. Grumpy Grump ends up saving her. Well, not really saving her, but like acts like her boyfriend in front of her ex-boyfriend to make him feel bad or be jealous. One of the two. And the setup is that he doesn't have a place to stay, and he ends up staying with her at her grandmother's house. It's a weird setup. I would never do that in real life. I'd be like, thanks for doing that. I didn't have to do that. But thanks. They were consensual. Everything was consensual. I think she even offered for him to stay there. So like, it was weird. Everything was fine, but I wouldn't do that with a random person I just met, even if he's hot. He has a little bit of baggage too, and I really enjoyed learning more about him and his family. And again, the smut scenes, so good. So if you're about the smut, that's a good one. Next one is Follow Me, and this is a rock star romance. The unfortunate meet cute in this one is that they get locked in a closet together, and that's really it. But he's a rock star. She is a famous, she's a famous designer, I believe is what she was. Not like super famous, but she worked, I can't remember who she works for, but she was pretty well known on like Instagram and everything. And that's just their love story of separating after that event and then finding each other again. And I thought it was cute. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. The next one is a witch of Kitchen Like novella. That's what it is. I misspelled witch. So this was just not my thing. This is a paranormal romance with a I thought a witch and a vampire. So the witch, her grandmother had like banished all these vampires long ago. And if you banish a vampire, they die. So this lake area is notorious for that. So really, vampires stay away from this area. This vampire comes to our main character, the witch, and he's wanting to have a spell where he's able to go out in the sunlight, because this character has been living for a really long time and lost his wife and child to the plague. And now where his wife and child are buried is being taken over by this corporation, and they're going to build a lot of businesses. So he's wanting to exhume his wife and child's body and move them elsewhere. And to do this spell, they have to have sex, is kind of the whole story of that. And he's never been with anybody since his wife and child died. And it's just kind of that. It's not really my thing, but it was fine. I actually gave it 3 stars. The next one, oh, I love this one too. This one is Caution in Love. This one is about a girl who is, again, dumped by her ex-boyfriend. And she goes to the gym, and she sees this guy. He's hot. He's really, really hot. And she even calls him Thor in her head. And she was on the treadmill, and she was staring at him, and she fell and bumped her head, knocked her unconscious for a little bit, and he took care of her. That's the unfortunate meet cute. And then it's just their cute love story of getting together. I really enjoyed it. Because I hardcore relate to Izzy, the main female protagonist in this one. And I loved it. I loved it a lot. 5 stars. Next one is the biggest surprise of the bunch for me. That is Steel and Starlight. This is a historical fiction romance about our main character, who is a princess, and she is headed off to be married to this king when, surprise, surprise, our main love interest stops her and holds her hostage to get payment for the princess. It's their love story. It's their love story. She falls in love with the guy who kidnaps her, and he is super cute. And he has a backstory of, there's this over-looming presence of this character called the Wolf, who is the captain of the army of this kingdom that is taking over the world, basically. And I love that backstory, and I love that to have seen more of Finian, the main love interest, in the Wolf. We kind of just see them, like, they see each other from a distance, and that's it. I could have read a whole book about this. I could read a whole series about them taking down the Empire, in their little ragtag group that they got going on. I really enjoyed this. I gave it 5 stars, too. The last one is about Thrown for It. And this one is about our main character who, as a favor for her friend, decides to be a princess for a party. And she is told that there's going to be a prince at that party. Like a fake prince. And then she accidentally meets an actual prince. And it's their love story. It's cute. And this is actually a prequel to novella to a series that's coming up. So if you enjoyed this, there's actually going to be more for this series. Although the series is not going to be about them. But yeah, I wish it was just a little bit longer. It felt way too short. The ending felt rushed to me, but it is a novella, and there's more to come, and we'll see them again in later books. So I guess I gotta pick up other books to see them again. But that is all the shorts novellas in this collection. If you have read this collection, tell me what you thought. Did you also find that once the beginning of Once Upon That Time I Started a Major Crap Show, if you saw that as like a massive red flag turned you off for the rest of it, let me know. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. I'll see you in my next video. Go be a good cabbage today. Do something kind for someone, even if that is for yourself, because self-care is important. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.